Yeah. Yeah. This steady show is live once again, ladies and gentlemen. We got Geens in the building.
We got the steady boss in the building, y'all.
Steady. Steady. Yeah, man, we have a hot show for you tonight, so get ready. Make sure you share up the live. Right, I know we see Avagay Small in the building. And Avagay will be joining us shortly. Avagay, see the link right there, so just click on that link that I just sent in the chat and get ready. Yeah, man, so later on we have some other people joining us. We got Father Bread that will be joining us tonight. Mr. Dennis Sutherland himself. Yeah, man. And Father Greg, we don't know if he can make it tonight. We know him busy with a whole lot of things. But you answer right now. Big up Father Greg, I said the same way. You hear that? Tidra Bennett, I know she's busy tonight, but if she can make it, she will be here. Big up Tidra. As soon as you join the stream, please go ahead and type something in the chat so we know that you are there, so we can big you up on a steady show. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, Gins, what we are talking about tonight, Gins?
Tonight is a heavy one. Are Jamaican women raised to be baby mothers and not wives? Come talk to me.
Tonight, I'm going to tell you if Jamaican women are raised to be baby mothers and not wives. We want to hear your honest opinion, because you see, on a steady show, we talk very honestly. You understand me? We don't come here so for condemn anybody or beat up anybody, but we look at things very honestly, and that is what we're gonna do. Right now, I've noticed that we have our friend Avagay Small in the building. She is waiting backstage and she's looking beautiful. Avagay, give me a thumbs up. I'll let me know if you're ready to come up. Are you ready to come up? Come talk to me.
Come on.
See, we're good friend. I'm adding her to the stream right now. Ever ready. Oh, that. Woo, woo. Oh, go on, friend. All right. And then we have Mr. Yeah, man. Oh, one guy in the building. Yeah. Right. And then we have the great Mr. Dennis Sutherland, aka Big Bro, aka Primetime Dennis. I'm making that name with a Primetime Dennis. Yo, whatever drink, I'll let me know if you're ready to join the stream, sir. Yes, sir. Respect. Look what jump in, Father Dennis, right? I know.
We got Mr. Small.
Walk on, big bro.
Well, I'm there. I give thanks and praises.
Every time.
One love to each and every one.
Yeah,
man. And again, as always, thank you for having me. You make me feel more important than I feel. I am.
You, sir, are a very important man. You know you're the big bro. So right now, I'm going to do a quick introduction. By the way, we see Father Joe in the chat, so big up yourself. Father Joe. Family, man. Family. All right, so Dennis, we have Avagay. I call her A, or 1A. You understand me? Our good friend is right, man. You understand me?
Nice seeing you.
Same here.
All right. Her husband is in the background. That is a serious man, so be careful when you talk to her.
You know that's tonight.
Oh, that she was a serious. Careful when you talk to her, sir. Her husband is in the background. Yeah, man. But what day man, we are talking about things. But have a game, we kind of take away for your little shine. So I go on and know a good friend.
Listen, it's all good. I'm good, blessed.
Your hair is
I'm happy
Yeah.
to be on the show.
Yeah.
I
Happy
don't
to
know
have
if
you.
I'm nervous. Me normally
Ah, what kind of nervous are we, man?
I don't
Family.
know.
What kind of nervous? What kind of nervous, man?
I'm glad.
Yeah, you're glad.
I think I think I think I think we have something in common because I feel glad I'm privileged
Yes,
to be a
man.
part of
Yes.
this.
Ah, I like it. I
That
like
is,
it. I like 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 it. Yeah, man.
I,
But we're
I
gonna
must
talk.
say, I must say before you continue though, you are indeed doing a good thing. You're highlighting things that need to be highlighted.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate that. But I'll give myself a round of applause to that.
Sorry.
And the big bro said that to us. So I have to say respect.
Around.
Respect for that. Yeah, man. But right now, Deans, how you want to jump here off? You want to jump here off? Because tonight we're going to look on a TikTok. Make we start it away there. Because this is a subject you know hard to discuss in a no way, you know.
Yeah.
You understand me? But we have a thing we want to share. And then we get into the Jamaican thing. You know what I mean? So, make we get tonight, no? We have it here, so I promise we're not going to make them stay like last time. You ready to kick it off? Let's go.
Let's go.
Make sure somebody turn it up. And all right, let's go.
Listen, I will forever be against baby mama culture as a young Black American woman because that disease is something that affects my community the most. And for those of you who like to come into my comments and believe that marriage does not matter, I swear to God, I really want y'all to just run into a brick wall super fast and just pass out. Y'all make me sick. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. You cannot sit here and tell me that marriage doesn't matter or marriage doesn't have an effect when 75% of Black children are raised in single parent households. Oh, I'm sorry, fatherless homes. Let's just call it what it is. And 1 out of 4 Black women are only to get married. That is a big problem because what affects you the most, more than race, more than economic class, more than education, is whether or not there is a father present in the household. I don't know why that is so hard for y'all to comprehend, but it matters. And as a woman with no children, the best gift that I can give my kids is a father who actually wanted them, is a father who was legally committed to their mother, in the household, present, raising our children together under one roof. There is nothing cute about giving a man a child who didn't think that you were good enough to give a ring to. And for those of you who still like to believe that marriage is just a piece of paper, marriage doesn't matter, I'm going to end that conversation today. Do you all remember the movie Diary of a Mad Black Woman? And when Charles got shot and he was god awful to his wife, Helen, but he was with the mistress. And when he got shot, the mistress wanted to cut off Charles' life support, but Helen wanted to save him. And she had the right to do that because she was legally his wife. So that just goes to show when real life issues occur, nobody is looking for anybody but the wife.
Yes, sir. I applaud her for what she has to say. I want to things you say a while ago now.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Well,
Yeah, but Dennis, in listening to that, what do you take from that? You get anything jump out at you from what you say?
everything jump out. She
Yeah.
described it as a disease, and it is indeed a disease that we foster. Um,
Yeah.
we're in a society that we're not guided by any moral standards anymore, and and we're not the religious aspect of our life is not being enforced, and that's why we having so much problem. People don't see the value system has breakdown in our Black community, and
Yeah.
that's why I like this platform because I want people to listen to us and realize what is absent. I don't like what they describe as the norm nowadays. It's not normal and it's not cute. And that's why I'm here to shed some light on the issue at
Absolutely.
hand.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Have again anything jump out on you when you listen to that TikTok, TikTok, TikTok?
Listen, the only thing
Are
that
you-
went through my head
Yeah,
was when it comes to Mother's Day or Father's Day. You hear
yeah,
the mothers them jump up and say, "Oh, me a mother," and then Father's Day they say, "Oh, me a father." Hello, is that
yeah,
you
yeah,
alone make the child?
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
need to give credit to the man that helped you make the child. While I'm not saying that, yeah,
yeah.
them fall short along the way, but it is very important for the father to be in the child's life. As a teacher, I see this every
Yeah,
single day.
Oh
I
yeah.
see the effects of it.
yeah, yeah,
And up until
yeah,
yesterday, a student came in and she just started breaking down and she tell me everything.
Wow.
And we saw where the importance of both parents is needed.
It's
So
needed.
trust me, my back that TikTok there, 100%.
You see, let me say this. Let me say
yeah.
this.
Hey,
You see,
love that, love that. And I'm gonna be, oh, you so so nervous. Talk to weird, weird. Anyway, talk for that, Dennis. So yeah, we say, love that, Abba, love
you
that,
see,
love
you
that.
see, you
Yeah,
see, you see. There's two parents that raise a child, and they deal with, and it's two different role are two different aspects of it. You see, the mother tends to deal with the emotion side of the child, while the father tend to deal with the more realistic part, where he would have enforced what is right and help to raise the child, create that balance then, rather than the mother just dealing with one aspect of it. I don't think the mother can create the balance that is needed, or the father can create the balance. There's two parents that
That's
should
two of
raise
them.
a child,
Yeah,
and
I
any
agree.
child
I agree.
that is living with one parent, there is an absence, and that's why we are here, and that's what we want to bring back.
Yes, sir.
yes,
I totally
that's
agree
true.
with you.
And
These
it's too
are,
common though. What I think
yeah,
is that, to me it is too common that is the man that is up, well, is the male that is absent. I don't like call them man, because some of
yeah,
them, even though some of them are not for them father, but
yeah,
it's a male that is absent, and that's
yes,
one of my biggest concerns. I wish I could, and I said that last week, and I said it again, and I'm gonna say it again. I wish I could create a platform, a school, or something, some way to to try to bring back man. In the church nowadays is just grandmother and some of the mothers are
Mm-hmm.
in church. The man absent in a virgin. The man
yeah, man,
absent. What the man I
yeah, man,
do? When him there,
yeah,
we have to. I tell you this. We have to bring back the man where they belong.
That's true. That
true.
is so true.
And
The
it
homes,
goes,
the kids are
yeah,
broken.
yeah,
You said last week about 80% of Jamaican kids are born out of wedlock. You know
yeah.
how painful that is to a man like me who understand what the substance should be.
Mm-hmm.
A man who came
Sweetheart,
from a
all
two-parent
week.
home. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
was raised with both parents. You
yeah,
understand? And I know what it is to when I am denied by mom to run to my father and get it done and play the game and all that fun thing. You know what I say? And I know
yeah,
that I am a product of that. And that's
yeah,
why I am here today, because of how I was raised. I'm
yes,
here
yes,
today because of my mother and my father.
That's
yes,
true.
yes.
That's true.
So,
Similar, and I have a similar situation too, where I was raised by both mommy and daddy, and while it wasn't glim and and glitter,
Mhm.
I still took the positives from their marriage and made it a moral of
Of
mine that,
course.
yeah, me no want to do that baby mother thing here. It cannot
Mm-mm.
be easy to raise a child on your own either, and so I decided,
Some of that thing become too acceptable, man.
yeah,
yeah,
man.
To
yeah,
accept it.
Yeah,
Everybody accepted
yeah,
accept the behavior of that thing.
I
yeah,
true, I
You,
true.
yeah.
no, me not cut your Miss A, but the
No, man,
emphasis
talk.
on marriage it just diminish. There's no home that raise a child anymore.
Right.
The child is not being raised in a home, you know.
Just feed them
So
and make them drink.
Mm-hmm.
drag them up in a one yard. You know what makes a home? It's two parents that create a home in a virgin.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
To what I know a home should be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dragging up a child in a yard and I tell you this, we are gonna go back to the woman, some of the woman that too, you know. Because there's a huge percentage of the woman them that weaponize these kids and keep them away from the
Yes.
father.
Yes. We
I,
talked about that last week too.
them, there's no one size fit all thing in this thing, you know.
Right.
There's many there's many increments of issues.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
But we
Yeah.
have to adjust the issues them one by one and bring back life to where it should be. Last week I thought I shut down for a second because
Yeah.
somebody had mentioned about slavery days and I don't share that sentiment there because let me tell you something. It can be something that was embedded in us from them time there. When my great grandmother and my grandmother was married, and many of them, it was a thing of a time of that time there.
Mm-hmm.
Around time now where we are living away with absent brethren.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So whatever was embedded in a slavery, one night time, I don't know what happened that but that they gone and people that live married life
Yeah.
and I raise a kid in a home.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there is a breakdown right now. There has been a breakdown in a recent years, another breakdown that we want to get back to where we were because we were once there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
That
Yes.
slavery is something that we don't want to hear about because
Yeah.
everybody entitled their opinion. But we started, we couldn't get back a grip
Yeah. You're
last
gonna
week.
get past it.
We,
Man,
we,
that's
we, 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 we couldn't get past it because
that's
we don't want. I don't want to attack nobody because this is a friendly thing. I want to discuss issues. I want to figure out how to fix it. So when one take a firm position, another part, I never want to challenge it and change
But
it.
just to clarify,
You know,
though, that was
yeah,
taken from an article that was read, and you know that's what the article was kind of leaning towards. That, so that wasn't referring. You understand me? But
personally,
and again,
I
yeah,
don't support
yeah,
it
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Well, I understand,
because
but
then we wouldn't have nothing to refer to get back to. Would I have to be talking about beyond the 400 years?
Right.
And then
yes, yeah,
beyond the 400 years we are talking about some decades ago we want to get back
yeah,
to.
yes, yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes,
So
yes,
we were
yeah,
once there.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah,
we need to get back there.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes, yes,
And
and
many other the white man and the Chinese man and the Indian man, the whole of them I deal with the thing that we're there. Are we alone as black people just think it's okay? I want to find some finger for some white guy and say I feel them fall. And find some finger for some Indian guy and Chinese guy and say I feel them fall.
we've
And
moved
for we
beyond
fall,
that point.
we, we, we,
Yeah,
we have some internal issues that we need to address, brethren.
true. And
That find
issues like
find
that. Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
find finger upon them guy
It's not
about
about
brethren
that.
and make we need to take responsibility for our action and take on the thing and deal with the thing and fix the thing.
Yes, and
Yeah.
not
Because you know what
necessarily.
happened?
Yeah,
You see, when we start pointing fingers at people and start blaming people, that means we excuse ourselves from the issue, I know
yeah,
we. And that I hear say, I know we. Are we?
Yeah.
yeah.
Why?
So,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I don't want to get too emotional about it,
All right,
but
but
I
we
know
move,
it
we
to
move
be.
on.
I,
Yeah, we move on.
I see it as a crisis. I see it as a problem, and we just.
Yes,
I know it to be a. I don't see. I know it to be an issue. I know it to be a problem, and we need to get back to where we were. We were once there. We can't do it again. We are get carried away by the new world where we are take on and embrace.
Yeah.
And then with some people that run this thing. We know what it is. I told you the other day that I was on the ship and I spoke to several ladies on the ship
yeah,
that talk about the absence of man. All them are running out some meal in a virgin.
yeah,
But all their objective is to get under them clothes in a virgin.
yeah, Yeah.
We have to look at that, Virgin. We have to go to the things that's gonna last, which is the internal.
Yeah.
Hey, you see the attraction where the woman where some man a fall for the eye ass and the this and the that. If you should have turned some of them woman the out inside out, them would have run in a Virgin
But
because no,
That's
the
true.
inside the
if you don't
inside
anyone
the
understand
inside
out there, the
the, the inside no match up with what going on outside.
yeah. True.
True,
Yeah.
true.
Where I'm at in life right now, I am going from the inside out, Virgin. Because I have to go
Yes,
in there, so
yes.
I'm gonna make sure the substance is there.
Facts,
True.
facts, facts.
Because the whole of the outside that's have a bingo that have a fear in a Virgin. That not last, you know.
Yeah. Never last. Yeah.
There's 24 hours in a day, 24 hours in a day, and you make 15 minutes of pleasure guide that.
Yeah.
You make 15 minutes of pleasure guide you 23 hours and 45 minutes. You're dumpy, Virgin.
Yeah. Hey, the 15 minutes of pleasure, they come like a coke, no, you know, a high, it's a high feeling. You know?
For some guy, where get caught up and carried away.
Yeah.
That's
For
true.
some guy will get caught up and carried away, Virgin. They
Yeah.
might think with them ways. People that
True.
think with them ways. And at the ways where they might think with that bring forth them child here, them kids here. Sorry, them youth here.
Yeah. So I think with their face.
Yeah.
Anyway, what is that running joke, man? We know you're serious. You understand me? What they waste them
Nah,
think
man,
with.
you know, me
Yeah.
ready for the humor, man. Me good with the humor, now. Me not have no problem with it, but
Facts, yeah, dog.
it's touching. Are you
Facts.
sure? Me not take it, run it.
You're good,
Me
man.
don't
No,
talk.
man. No,
Me
man, you
don't
can't
talk.
done talk, man. You can't done talk, man. You understand me? A real thing you talk, Dennis. We have moved away from the old school values. And you say a lot of things which I like. You understand me? And you say every other race of people, they understand this, you know, the power and the importance of the nuclear family. You go to the Indian them, you go to the Jews them. You understand me? All kind of anywhere you go, everybody recognize the importance of the institution of marriage. You understand me? But for people, them we just don't see that. Sheens would have
Because,
look on
because we are see ourselves as victims too much. We feel like that victim thing there. But man,
yeah,
they say
yeah,
emancipate yourself from mental slavery.
mental
None of
slavery.
us
Yes,
ourselves can free our mind.
yes,
You
sir.
Yeah.
understand? We're not free with mind, Virgin.
True,
Yeah.
man. True.
It
Me
We're
takes
agree.
that
pointing finger.
from a
Yeah,
lady's
So we're
perspective.
pointing finger. So because we're pointing finger, we don't have no issue. And them
true,
across the issue.
That is true.
true, true,
Seriously?
That
true.
is true.
We ever take ownership of the
Seriously?
issue? Yeah. Why else don't have her?
No mess
Yeah,
from a lady's perspective, from the mistake happened once, we're going at that little zone there. She now we know that little zone there were hard to come out. And then
yeah,
eventually we'll accept something that we really and truly don't want. And then we start make the mistake over and over and over and over and over. So it's really us having to take our minds out of the slavery times, as Dennis said, and try to make
yeah.
that change here.
Made a change
Right.
there.
And you see, and it's a trickle down in Ava because you what now? The man, the father, the absence of the father to tell all them daughter or some boy or the wicked and dirty, and be fear for deal with them boy that we are coming because them boy they are look below your neighbor, because they want to lie down in your table. You understand what I'm saying?
Hey,
The,
hey.
the father is not there to teach the kid them thing anymore. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Mhm. That is true.
Why may I tell you, I don't
Yeah.
even like to touch you on my bourbon because
So
I
that
still carry
is
that one different part.
all right. Maybe make you take a drink. I will look for a couple things right now. But solid point, sir. You know, so we love it when you talk from the heart already. That's the only thought that matters. You understand me? She's
Yes,
what
sir.
I'm saying.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
And Uncle Dennis, I was the one who read the article last week, and I was saying yes, slavery is a problem, but always feel free to challenge away, because in the challenge is where we learn the new perspectives.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
here you come
Okay,
with
okay.
another perspective that
yeah.
here you come with another perspective that if it were a problem from then we wouldn't have had some solid marriages a generation ago. And we did have those solid marriages. And
Right.
we do have some statistics, but I'll just take this comment because it's just right in line with what we're talking about. No,
Mm-hmm.
Kadia says, "Welcome, guys."
All right, welcome, cards into the building.
Yes.
Yeah, family. Yeah,
Kat says, and this is on your point where you were saying a lot of our parents and grandparents were married people. Kadia is saying, but a lot of our grandparents' relationships had a lot of side relationships. Women today are saying that they don't want that; they would rather raise the families by themselves. I don't know if you want to address that before we move on.
I get what she's saying. I don't think it necessarily speaks to the issue that we're talking about. In that we're focusing on, you know, the whole single mother
I
situation.
don't think that's the loud. I don't think that's the.
Yeah.
I understand what she's saying, but I don't think that's the loudest noise in the room. To be honest,
Mhm,
I
mhm,
mean,
mhm, mhm.
I highly doubt that it is not the majority. It is an
Okay.
issue, but I don't see that as the majority as the
Okay.
issue.
Yeah.
But the truth is, doing enough. Remember, I don't have nothing around the statistics, so I am just I am just taking position from my small circle and what I
Yeah.
see going on around.
Yeah.
I so from she might have something, but she's measuring from a whole different angle. But from my
Yeah.
angle, I don't see that as the loudest noise. So.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I tend to agree with what you have to say. I mean, in all these situations, you will always have exceptions, but we're kind of discussing what is happening on a wider scale and what we're seeing as a norm right now. Because a statistic that says 80% of the women them have picked out a wedlock. So when we look at what the young lady was saying from the American perspective, and we look at it in Jamaica, it just seems to be a black people thing overall. So it's not just a Jamaican thing.
The statistics are there to back up that too. But with cats, she's saying that that's one cause
Okay.
of women choosing to have their own families, and Dennis is saying, well, that might be one cause, but
Choosing to have their own families in
yeah,
terms of,
choosing to have
To raise the
raise
child.
their children by themselves
oh no, that
because
never.
if you have to deal with the side people that over there,
Oh
some
Lord.
baby father
Okay,
drama,
okay.
all that's what
I,
Baby
I
she's
never
father.
saying.
got that. I never
Yeah,
got
that's
that
what
at
she's
all. I
saying.
never got that at all.
She's saying some of our grandparents them did have some people on the side, on the side, on the side. They know how to deal with all of that
So them want
drama,
what?
so them
Raise
just raise their
raise for
children
them,
by
set up with
themselves.
them, and then leave
Yeah,
everybody.
she's not justifying it. She's
You're just saying that that is also a factor. Again, we're
Yeah,
not. We're
man,
not.
and I will agree. Like
Yeah.
remember, I was saying earlier, there's increments of issues, So that might
Mhm.
be a factor, but I'm just saying I don't think that's the loudest noise.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
yes.
it's one of the noise, and she have a point, But I
Yeah.
don't think on a broader scale that is the issue. But
Yeah.
I will agree with her. I agree with
It's an
her.
issue, man. It's an issue out there, but it's yeah. All right, so
Y'all
let's
want some
acknowledge
statistics.
moods in the
Moves
building. Welcome in our family.
lifestyle.
Always happy to have you around. You know what I mean? All right, Sheen, do you have some things to give us?
Yes. All right, let's go. So we were looking at the ages of women getting married across countries. Like we were really looking at a few different countries and cultures. So probably we should end with Jamaica. Let's end with
However you
Jamaica.
want to go, man. Let's
Let's
go
end with
ahead.
Jamaica. Let me give you some here. In the Indian culture, and this is Indian culture in India, um, women get married at 22, average age 22 years old. In Asia, and I specifically looked at Japan, and I looked at Singapore as well. Um, women get married at 25 on average age. In America, in Africa, this was interesting. In Africa, women get married at 18, the average age.
Pick them finally young.
And we didn't look at a
Yeah,
specific country.
yeah, man. But Well, at 90, you got me like it still, but anyways, what me I said, how much, how much, the man that she married to, the man that she married to, the man that they married to, a multiple of them, you know, married to one man, you know,
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And I'm
the
about
multiple of
90.
them,
The man that pick
my,
them
my,
up for early.
yeah, man, him grab a few man and carry them, go with them, and I'll eat 9 of them, you know,
Yeah, yeah, man,
you
True.
know.
yeah, man.
Now that is another thing we
Mm.
need to talk about.
Max out the limits.
In
All right, go on,
in
Yeah,
Chief.
but the poverty to it. No, I'm not cut you. You can't get
no
back to
no
that. But
Yeah,
some
man,
of
you
them
good.
places, poverty have its place. You know, cause girl 18, you want to send her go see her one night and send her go there. But however, they are still honoring the institution of marriage, which is
Marriage. Yeah.
fine. We can go to one whole different aspect of that, but the
yes.
fact that they're embracing that, that's cool.
All right, good
All
insight.
right.
All right, go on,
And
Chief.
then American culture, the women, and we're focusing on the women. The men are there. And for all the countries, no matter what the age of the woman is, the man's age is probably like 2 years or 3 years older at the time of marriage. And then Jamaican, American culture for women, it's 30.
Hmm.
And
Which
me-
culture? I didn't hear that one.
American,
America.
American,
Okay.
American, it's 30. And some have it to say 27 upwards, depending on the source. And
No.
then for Jamaican, we couldn't find the statistics for recent times. The last
The
time I
Jamaican
saw
people
the
are married.
statistics, I never forgot it because I mentally noted it was when I was getting married, and that was some years ago, and it was not so long ago, and that was the average age was 32. And I remember because I
Wow.
remember thinking, I don't want to be average, I don't want to be average, I don't want to be
No for them married, no
I
for them
was
guy they married to
listen.
the
I was
32
hoping to
with
get
that
one
3 or 4 pitney already do, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
yes,
3
Already
or
got
4
through.
pitney already, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yes.
man.
I was
Wow.
hoping that it was like
Lower.
lower. Yeah.
No, it's
No
not.
dreams.
It's not.
Listen, we're falling at the average too, so don't feel
Yes,
bad.
Yeah,
average,
yeah, yeah.
average.
But it's a big thing. And we don't. The truth is, we don't really respect the institution
Mhm.
of marriage, and because of that, you understand me. The numbers are there. Like the numbers not really line up. I will
Yeah.
say we have normalized this kind of thing, to the point where it's just the norm. Like nobody talks about it. So it's just strange to me that when you come up with a topic like this, you realize, say, yeah, mash all kind of con. People in your family con, your friend them con. You understand me? Everybody, because it's just a big thing. I was saying, you understand me? But I understand why we've lost the respect for marriage, or there is just no regard. It's just not something that people necessarily look forward to. Me, a good friend, my friend says she don't want to be average.
No, I laugh, I laugh,
I
I laugh after me. I laugh, I laugh after me. I said it. I said it over and over. Yeah, I really
Yeah.
wanted the defamation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, but it's not really to condemn anybody. It's not really to condemn anybody or to look at anybody in any way as if we are not aware of. Because a lot of people in Jamaica them have to get rich first or whatever. But marriage traditionally was an institution where the two come together and they can build. But I just don't understand the situation because here what really happened now with the father not being there. And that's the reason why I hold enough of my show them going to talk about fathers. Because one of the main things about a father's presence in our home, they say a father is supposed to be there to protect the daughter against the wolves, the hyenas, and the ravens, and the foxes, and everything that will come in. I mean, I talk about the animal them. We are talking about the man them.
Yeah.
This time we're going to come in and just pick off any daughter I want, because when I say we're going to go back to the olden days when you have to go to daddy if you talk to her, even though that probably would work. I mean, look at the Indian people, the arranged
Nothing
marriages.
wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
But I'm saying, when you move the father out of the home, you understand me? The protection leaves, and then all kind of hanky panky start to go on. So all me I say is this: we can't always control situations where the parents then broke up and then gone about them business.
Hey,
But
hold on there.
yeah, go
Me
on.
not cut
Yeah.
you. Because
No, you know,
two men are young again. Two men are young again.
yeah.
Me no want to lose my
I
point.
can remember.
You
Same
remember the days? You remember
Yeah.
the days? You see, when you attack, when you meet all a nice girl, and the fear was meeting the father.
Father. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I thought I problem, you know. I thought I used to be problem.
And the
And we are
gatekeeper,
talking about.
man. Another problem, but the gatekeeper.
I gatekeeper, then
And the
but I
gatekeeper.
problem for him, man. I problem for the man who just want to come pick a cherry and left. I
Exactly.
thought the problem for him. Yeah, that's
You have to, you
no,
have
that
to
no
good to
father.
get to the father. You know?
Yeah,
You
man.
have to good to get to the father. You know? The father was. Remember my kids and mother man. The father was the fear in the boss man. When you see all that, when you go down there, you see all the father. If you go down there, in my clean, the first day I go down there, my clean up all the yard and I have all the last in the yard. You know, I chop all the yard, you know, man. Where? I'm going, man. I'm going. You have to talk
Yeah.
to the daddy with your hand on your side, you know. And that was just the other day, King. And just the other day that we are
Yeah.
talking about.
I don't long ago,
We
Bridget.
have to talk to the father with the hand on his side. And yes,
Yeah.
sir, no, sir.
Yeah.
No, we know we in our society when it come out to our Jamaica now. We are so a boom and all of this, everybody
I
a drink and them, I walk past. I rum and boom, no, I drink and I walk past all the daddy on the road and I go check all the daughter. My man, I rum and boom too.
Yeah.
Exactly. I was about to say they joined them too. Them joined them. I was about to say that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's because we're not raising our
No,
boys
man.
to be men. And the same thing you're
Men.
talking about. The licky daddy them will take everything from every man and
Mm-hmm.
okay the daughter just because they can get something from the man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so breakdown, you know, that in a no time nowadays. Me go back in a them thing.
Yeah.
Nowadays when you meet the young boy, they meet all a woman. The same week, the same day, you know, virgin. Then get intimate. You remember
Yes,
There's no
how much
courting.
walk me have to walk. And when all me get all a chance for all the girl, and then we go tell all fans to them, you know, said to walk, and all I have. But to say, lie, I tell. And I said, God, you never know, virgin. I true.
yeah. Not anymore.
Wow.
And if people road to, you know, the first century, you know, all your finger, you use, and virgin, you got to tell all your friends. I don't want to wash all your hands for all 2 weeks, you know. All 2 weeks, you know, wash your hands for you know.
No man.
No, sir. I don't know what I want.
All 2 weeks, you know, wash your hands for you know. And you tell your virgin, I say, similar. And
Yeah.
2 weeks. Yo, go out there, man.
All right. I love
I
that.
have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Good.
So I want to ask the question directly to hear what y'all have to say, and then we're going to take this comment from Woods Lifestyle, which we're keeping on the screen for now.
Mm-hmm.
Are we raising in Jamaica? Are we raising with the focus on the word raising baby mothers,
You okay?
or are we raising wives?
Baby
No, we
mothers.
are raising, we're raising baby mothers. You know, see the breakdown what we're talking about. It's just we
Yeah.
only capable of raising. We only capable of raising baby mothers.
Yeah.
Well, no.
That,
Here's
that's
one.
true.
Go ahead, Ava.
That's
Yeah.
true because like I said, I see it every single day. When my girls at school, how they talk about even their stepfathers, and then turn around and the first thing I was sitting in class one day, they're writing their notes, having a good time. I'm just there, and the little girl get up and say, Miss, you know, so my stepfather ain't good for nothing. I don't know when coming to the house, I know. So I'm like, okay, how did we get there? But then she went in and she started talking about how if she have one baby father like that, you know, she a go cut we left them and just raise her pitney by herself. And that's why. And I'm like, oh,
There we go.
okay, interesting. So how about you trying to do the opposite of what mommy or even your daddy did?
Did.
Understand? Try to find a relationship that you're comfortable
It's not
with.
being taught though. It's not being taught. They don't know about
Not.
it.
No.
They don't know about it.
It's
You
not.
live what you learn.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not being taught.
You
Yeah,
live what
that's
you learn.
true.
Yeah.
And one of my girls and I were talking about this the other day, and one of the things that we came up with, well, one of the things that I said in the conversation was that, and we all agreed with, was that we kind of become what our parents are. If our parents, if our mother, let me talk about mothers. If our mother was a wife, we become a wife. Our daughter become a wife, and the next one
The
become
Bible
a wife.
talk about that. The Bible talk about that, Bridget. Sister, let me tell you
Yeah.
something. The Bible talk about that. Remember, I said a wife is a taught. Is something that is taught by a wife, you know, which is no, I know, Mr. Saying the Bible. So if we're gonna follow the Bible, we can use it conveniently.
Right.
You understand? And
Mhm.
a husband is trained by a wife. That's why when they marry you, they say, "No, I pronounce you man
And wife.
and wife." So he's
Mm.
prepared to go learn to be a husband that is trained by his wife. And me create that sequence in the book said.
Mhm.
You understand? And a wife, you have some woman right now. No, you have some female right now. I get all married. I get all married, and this is where the issue is, and that's why it's not attractive anymore because we have some female and
Yeah.
some male that get married. They're not wives or husbands, but
Yeah.
then get
Yeah.
married.
Yeah.
You know
It's
what
a
the
sure thing.
intention most of the time
Yeah.
the intention is just to put a grip on her and say I want her, she is mine. It's not for the
Yeah.
whole organic reason of marriage, you know. It's just to put on ownership because they don't even know what the institution of marriage constitutes of.
Yes, yeah.
And they don't care
Yeah.
to know anyway. It's just to put a license on her, she is mine. So the
Mm.
substance breakdown. So guess what gonna happen? In a no time you hear them on social media all over and discriminate their husband and wife and this and that and they're not attractive anymore.
Mhm.
Because they never did do it for
Yeah.
the real reason anyways.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
start
Yeah.
right because they're not being taught. These the man is the young the male are not being taught how to be a man and
Yeah.
the female the way I get married don't was not taught how to be a wife. Well, you're a
Yeah.
pure chaos out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. 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 Chaos. Chaos for real.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
pure chaos out there. Can you imagine? Can you imagine a male and a female married? A disaster that's never been.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
Yeah.
There's no wife and husband in the woman. There's a male and female, and them gonna get
Yeah.
married.
Yeah.
A disaster that. But like I
Them.
said,
Yeah. Them not
that
fight.
them topic are really personal to me.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to take it in to make me want
No,
my call.
man. I saw good show, man.
Yeah.
Man. We see you heard about. Make sure you pour your drink and talk to it. That's the kind of talk we want to hear.
Yeah.
Rum
And it's good
done.
show. Yeah.
Rum done.
Give me 1 minute. Let me pause to recognize Stephanie Brown in the building.
Hey, Steph.
Steph, you know, well, I'm big
Hey,
up and
Steph.
thank you always for your support. You understand me?
Yes. Thank you
Yeah,
for
man. I have
being
to
here.
recognize her.
Where's Valerie Chat? Valerie Chat not in the house.
Valerie,
This is
Valerie, reset. Valerie, reset.
Reset.
All right, go ahead, Cheetah.
Yes.
You have something to say?
Yeah. Mood says
Yeah.
Mood's lifestyle. I'm trying to put this comment back up on the screen.
There it is.
Yes. We were talking about the respect for fathers that men will have to have when they're seeking to date or to court women. And she was saying that it is still there for some people today.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Is
man.
it
We never say absent.
Yeah.
And
Ah,
totally absent, but in majority of the cases, you understand me? What we
What
have.
we're saying enough. What we're saying enough. Even though you never done. What we're saying enough. It
You're
is.
good, man.
I talk from the 80 20 rule. And I'm saying it is no longer the 80, it is the 20. And that's what we want, because we won't get to the 100, you know.
I like that.
Yeah.
You understand? But it is not the 80. It is the 20. And we're here putting a forum together, right? Because we want to switch it round for it to
Yes,
be the
sir.
80
I like it.
and
I
not
like
the
it. I
20.
like it.
That's
Yeah.
I like
objective.
it.
We're not,
I like it. I like it.
we're
I
not
like it.
we're not here because I'm tall, dark, and handsome.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
come on. Although you're tall, dark, and handsome.
Ah!
No, well, my true description is tall, dark, and very handsome.
Tall, dark, and very handsome.
You have to put the very
Very
handsome.
handsome.
What are they?
Really tall, dark, and handsome.
Shots fired. I like it. I like it.
That is it, man. This is all angry
Shots
camera.
fired. I like it. I like it. I like it. I love it. I love it. All right. Stephanie Brown has a comment.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. You
Stephanie
already?
says, yes, and we can go for the Jamaican TikTok.
Yeah, man. We're going to
Meanwhile,
that, man. We'll do that
we
after.
can find that. Most of us grew up under the baby mother edition because that is what our mother settled for. They never strive to change the settings. Oh, come
Trickle
on.
down. Trickle down. That's speaking, girl. That's what we're talking about.
Stephanie,
That's what
that's
we're
it.
talking about.
That's it, Stephanie.
That's it.
And children
That's it.
live what they
That's it.
learn.
Children live what they learn.
Yes.
So how a baby mother can train our daughter to be a wife? No way.
Cannot.
Love it.
And then
Love
and
it.
then you know what? Then some of us who grew up in homes where our mothers weren't wives or weren't wives when we were younger in our formative years, then we struggle to be wives too. Like if we happen to break the curse.
Yeah.
As
You're gonna
people have talk
struggle.
about generational
Yeah.
curse. You struggle because you don't have that model, you don't have the example. It's just a little more difficult.
When you're married, that doesn't make you a wife. You know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That only make you married. So
You
let's
know,
just clarify that.
that is
If you not have that training, if it's not in you, you're only married. You're not a wife.
yeah. But somehow we have
We
to
lose.
learn.
Somebody said we lose the vision. We need to get back to the true vision.
Yeah.
And
And
if we not get back to that book that have the vision in it, we still are gonna still get like the man them in the church.
True. So it's a principle to be taught, you understand me,
Yes.
and understood and followed. So I'm not just something you pick up by yourself just like that. All right. So
Yeah, man.
the TikTok we listened to was the American version of what was going on. We're ready for touching that the Jamaica one. I know.
It's so good.
You're ready for hear whatever it's about Jamaica?
We're ready.
Let's go. No.
Listen,
No. Come on. Hold on. We can't bother them sitting there, man.
Don't confuse it in a virgin.
Good mother them. Single mother them. Good mother walk out the man. You are good baby mother. You are good baby mother. In the rule in the mama. Everybody know you are good baby mother. You are good baby mother. Walk out girl with a tight banana.
Hey.
Man, me watch you. Tell the little boy stop watch your banana. You are good baby mother. Walk out girl with a tight banana.
Get him a dance, Dennis.
Listen.
So,
The
unfortunately,
endorsement.
the endorsement.
Good
You are
baby,
good,
Hey,
baby mother.
hey,
Hey,
You're not good wife.
look how the thing break down.
I don't
Look
good
how
wife,
the
innit?
thing
I'm
break
good baby mother, innit?
Baby
I
mother.
baby mother man. But look how the thing break down. Even nowadays, nowadays, I tell you, say something gone bad, you know. Something gone bad nowadays, which I don't go. But if I pass through it, I may have once or twice in the past 10 years pass through a dance. And I know woman and man, I don't know if they got together, I don't know what, but a man over there saying, woman over there saying, when I was growing up and I walked to a dance, I raised up with that piece of jealousy in my life
Man,
because
lucky
all
now,
I
man.
used
Rubber dub.
and move off of the Thailand.
I move off of that.
Hey, yo,
Rubber night.
you remember Sibo that one dance from the one time, you see?
Sibo, how would it
You
be?
remember Sibo
Yeah,
man,
man.
Carol
Sibo, yeah,
Thomas,
man.
man.
You have Colin Thomas
Uh,
there.
down there, so, all right.
We come
Right,
for the
all right.
same big thing, man.
Down the hill, down the hill. Sibo
What
did
does
have
Sibo
a,
do?
she have she keep a dance down there one night,
Yeah.
right? And that's what I tell you, say, the thing just break down. Because them time that probably about 30 something 30 years ago, she had a dance down there. And back in them days, you have to, have to charge to come in a dance, or have to keep the dance. You have to back around the place with bamboo board and sort of something, and
Remember
create a
that, man.
dance
Remember
hall.
that.
You're
Alarm.
uh,
Alarm.
hey, you don't sis, you
No,
don't say
man. We
nothing. You
used to
don't know
just
nothing.
Sibo
You're too
dance,
young
man.
to.
Let's remember. Remember
Yeah,
Sibo
but
left
she
man
don't
in
know
there.
about that.
Remember
Your
Sibo
wife don't know about them or something.
Me know run a
So,
line.
what would have happened now? They would have created a dance hall, like use board and all these various
Yeah.
things to create like a wall around the place. And I can remember there was a apple tree. There was an apple tree down there where it was the back around it, so the apple tree did in the dancer.
You remember the apple tree
And
there?
yeah, man, one apple tree did that. And I tell you, the guy the dance tonight, I went to the dance tonight. And man, I play music, every man, well, then girl. And I remember a guy named Willie. He died now. Willie, well, a girl, Fanny Apple Tree, And from about 6 o'clock, he was the girl, And when the dance done 3:30 in the morning, the girls still the penny a wine, You see, but Willie did, Willie came from, he come from my town. He was from my town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened? He was working for my brother, my late brother Danny. So he was
Yeah.
so he stayed by my house because he wanted to go to the dance.
Yeah.
You see when Willie come home, and 2 days
Yeah.
after that we pick up Black and South and look Willie here and with them pocket and all. Pure Black and South, but he
A
never pay you
tree.
one.
No, but rent a
Willie,
tile, will you rent the tree?
Willie went to tree and he robbed the woman one night.
The rubber road.
Oh, you
And
remember?
when he leave, he was very handsy and all about Willie.
Jesus.
And, and
Okay.
create a nest for Willie the night. But
Yeah.
that's what we used to, that's what we know. A
Mhm.
Oh,
man and his
God.
girl. No. When you look, come we go down another something.
Yeah, man, talk,
When you
man. Talk.
look, no, when you look now, what man teach their daughter? And the absence of the man is so obvious. Because you
Yeah.
want to tell me, say, a man would have trained in daughter. She said, go a party with your husband. And when you go a party with your husband, when you do go a party, the man lie down with her foot up and the boy jump up on leg and jump down in the woman.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. Right, man.
But
Problem, man.
that's happening. That's
No, no,
Problem,
exactly.
man.
no. I want to see the breakdown in the society
You
Yeah.
brought down the life,
and
man.
how and how much they don't value woman anymore.
More, they don't. That's true. That's a point because it's funny that I was scrolling through Instagram before coming on the show, like a few hours, and I saw this reel. It says your children needs to see you and your spouse being husband and wife, not just mom
Earlier.
and dad. They need to
All
see you
right, sir.
communicate,
I love
going
that.
on dates, laughing together, being affectionate, complimenting one another, and connecting emotionally.
Please do one something for me. Repeat that, please.
Your children needs to see you and your spouse being husband and wife, not just mom and dad. They need to see
Amen.
you communicating, going on date nights, laughing together, being affectionate, complimenting one another, and connecting emotionally. That
Now
one
I
is
can go to my bed. Now I can go to
On
my
the
bed and say good night. That's what
on the
we're
eighth.
talking about. That's
Yes,
it right there.
that's a
I
standard right
love
there.
that.
That
I had to
that's it
repost it
right
because
there.
it's definitely what is needed. For real, it is definitely what's needed for these children.
And you see that was gonna be the
That,
question I asked. If we are raising um baby mothers and not wives, how do we do better? And so that starts the conversation. Like that is it.
Yeah.
Well, I think people
hey,
when them see it. Yeah, go on, Father
no,
Dennis.
no,
Talk,
no, no.
brother.
I'm just saying. No, no, no. A topic like this. How we uh, how we pack. How can we pack at 35 years a disaster in a 1 hour time?
Mm. Can be
True,
done.
true, true,
Can be done.
true. We have to just talk about it as we go along, but it's a real thing, Dennis. It's like it's not even something people are thinking about. Because remember, one time, it was bridal showers. I said this last week. No, what you call it with them having a gender reveal. I'll take over a place. I know,
Yes,
Bridget.
yeah.
With a boy
I'm
or
baby
a
shower.
girl,
I'm baby shower.
and baby shower, gender reveal.
You should.
Look, too
We
good
want
thing.
to get back to where a baby shower. Me remember the days when a baby shower was not an option because of embarrassment.
Yeah. Yep.
Now
Yes.
everybody loud and proud and want to have a baby shower. You don't even have a baby that deep because you're not even too sure who is he. But
I know.
you're so proud about having a baby shower.
Ooh,
I fire for them something.
Fire, fire.
true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It is. It
We,
is
we,
fact.
we, we've removed the landmark, we moved the standard. And see, one of the things about the father being there is the father is a standard bearer. The father holds you to, the father hold you accountable. You understand me? The father is there to provide for the girl, protect the girl. You understand me? Do all of these things that when she see how her father treat the mother, you understand me? Then she now learn to recognize what
How
to
to be
look
treated.
for, what to
How
look
to
for.
be
Yeah.
treated.
What to look
Yeah, yeah,
for.
how to be treated and how to treat a man too. You
Mm-hmm.
understand me? So you have to
But the
learn
father,
from
and only that the father need to be there to teach his son what a man should be.
Yes. And how to
But
choose a
so
woman.
it come right back to my biggest issue: the absence of man. The absence of man. And we are get up all the time and I call some guy, some male man. Wait, are you serious?
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
Cause
serious?
what you say, him a weave here, she a weave here, him a bleach, she a bleach, him in a 4 year ring, she in a four. All them kind of thing, yeah.
Oh, man,
Pants drop, pants drop below it.
I want.
What them talk?
I,
What them
and
talk?
I advertise in product run I'm back. I drop in
Yeah.
pants around the sun, I showing goods because I didn't. I said that in because I must that. Well, what can we do? What can we do? I like what you're doing. I like what you're. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I'm just hoping that people are seeing our concern and
Yeah.
take it and try to, probably can't change the world, but we have to try to change our world.
Yeah.
So you said something last week, and you said it 2 weeks in a row. You say you want to build men. You see, we have to get back to the point where man sit down and a reason with man again because you have to understand so the fact that
Bunga
like
Arta,
yeah, yeah.
Bunga Arta, there was some
Oh,
little
go on, now.
Rasta man bought the
Yeah,
place. There was some little
yeah,
Rasta man bought the place, willing to teach the youth them, the unfortunate youth them, and show them the substance of a man. Then I said, all the man they want, especially in Jamaica now, is hype and rum and boom. We are going down smiling in the virgin.
Yeah, man.
That
Yeah, man.
society they are going on a dead a laugh, dead laughing.
Man. Yeah, man.
Not true.
Because
Literally.
we are the only in the black, that's not just Jamaica, but in the black race. We are the only race who think we can really build something without a man. And when you think about it, we are behind all other races because all other races recognize the king. You understand me? The man being there. That is in a Bible, the biblical principle. So may I try to understand why we say we are one Christian country, but we are so easy to toss the real Christian principles
Values
and the
aside.
values to the side. One thing more want to do, is respect. Because I see enough younger youths really are trying now, to step up and be there for them youth. Even man where them
Them never
father
have to.
never really did it. I mean, I say for everybody, every youth out there where I try, wanna big up on yourself.
Yeah.
Big up on yourself.
And me go reinforce something I said last week. Woman them, where the possibility exists, one can make a good father remain in the life of the youth, please.
Yes.
Even if you not deem him a good father, just the father. Because remember, that the man is not there to father the woman. The man is there to father the child. So the father shouldn't feel, the woman not feel like it's her job to judge the man or determine what kind of father is. Let the youth determine that for themselves and all of that. But for the man, them know all this love for talk. Okay, I have some more TikTok, You understand me? Where?
Can you read what Joseph Small said?
Yeah, man, we're gonna do that, man. But let me
I'm
make a
not
point.
able to
Let me make
see.
a point first.
I'm not.
All
Okay,
right,
go ahead.
cool. Big up. But what may I say is that we could have go back from my point. I could read what Joseph Small, but I say I know. That knock off already. Make way before that Joe say.
All right. Father
Go
Joe
on.
is saying one of the issues is that some males do not want to make any commitment. Once they meet a nice girl that wants to be married, they defer and settle for someone that will not need much commitment. So if
Whoa.
I'm not even finishing. So if the females hold their stance, he says the male have to rethink.
Yeah. A scholarly youth that
Wow.
today, man. Respect, Father
Yeah.
Joe. Respect. Love
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Turn up
yeah,
on my
yeah,
two
Yeah.
foot
yeah,
then,
yeah,
yeah?
no. Why a man like all that not up on the screen? We want to hear verbiage,
He
man.
wife,
Man needs to come out.
he
Him
wife
wife up
on
on
the
the
screen.
screen at first, I'm
He
stand up
wife
on
on
my
the
2 foot
screen.
them. I
He
stand up
wife
on
on the screen.
the 2 foot, the 10 foot them I work.
Yeah.
Where's that, Miss A?
My son, I stand up on my 2 foot them. My 10 toe them I work.
Yeah.
You see
Yeah.
that?
You hear that? You hear that?
Yes.
10
That
toes
brother
down.
needs to come in our. That brother needs to come in our part. That brother
Yeah.
enough to see out that's on
You
our
hear
type.
Yeah. You hear that, Father Joe?
The-
I hear him that stuff a
He
couple
needs to
times.
let go of finger. He needs to let go of finger and use his mouth, man.
That is it. That is it.
That's the problem. Oh.
Let go of
Like,
finger and use his mouth.
Yes.
Yeah, why I see me in that place, man?
Yeah. A good talk. You see, he said the right thing, because you see, men, you have to hold men to standards and the principles, and that is what fathers do. That is what males do. You want me tell you one of the worst thing a man behold. You ever see some picnic I get trouble yet? May I see all woman, me see all woman. Dennis, no interrupt me this time, you understand? Hey,
No, sir.
me see all woman.
Come on, sir.
Let me finish my statement, sir. Me see all woman I make TikTok out the road, my brother that. Me see woman I make TikTok out the road, And then send the picnic go shop to go buy bread, I when the our bread or whatever. And the picnic come back what they want, a record, And little boy, you give them back chat, about why he buy where he want to buy, And a lot of females find that funny, No, say, as a man, Dennis, you understand me? We don't really find them thing the funny,
No, man.
Because these are the same little things that youths don't learn from them very young. You understand me? That they come up and they feel say nobody can talk to them.
Talk to them.
Well, the benefit of having the father is the father going to discipline you. Because the daddy's job is not there to compete for the mother's love or see who the pick they're going to like the most. The daddy's job is there to steer the youth in the right direction. And what happened to the youth them nowadays, they don't have no man around them to talk to them because them think everything is about like, Everything is said to them, they don't like,
Yeah,
they don't like.
like it.
This is not about like, this is about principle. You understand me? You need to do it, and if you don't, there will be consequences. You understand me? I said to you.
Facts.
Yeah,
That's a
man.
fact.
Man have to learn from
100.
consequences in a
Joseph,
life.
Joseph's
Yeah.
comment though it comes in between a little question that pops up in my head earlier about what happened to the girls them. Why you grew up in a certain situation, seeing mommy alone or daddy alone, why you can't change your mind though? Because I mean, I can talk for myself. As I said earlier, mommy and daddy, yeah, they were married and there were off days, good days. But I saw when they were husband and wife, and I saw when they were just mom and dad. But then growing up, I could have made a decision to not get married because me see too much of one thing and me just scared. But at the same time, me know say, having mommy and daddy was important. So when I had Kai, I made that decision that hey, yeah, Kai need daddy. If me have to
Yeah.
move 1,000 miles for him there on him daddy, then yeah, I will make it work. So what happened to them girl here where come on, you have a mind of your own, you're growing, things are changing, change with time. You understand? Have your own morals and standards.
Because we need to see it as a curse and put all the effort to break
Right.
the curse.
Things.
We just see it as the thing. It's not the thing. We need to start seeing it as a problem. I know, Greg, this. No, man, I wrong place in the man. The man said they're wrong place, man. Man, they're wrong place.
He's busy, man. I'm a brother. He's busy. He's busy. Don't flag him. He have some
I wrong
important
place.
thing. He have some
Man, they're
important
wrong place, man.
Yeah, man. I say, if you better talk to me right now.
Man, they're wrong place, man.
If I find a truth, they're wrong place. But I go, you call him up in the day. It's a big bro. It's a call on you know. Yeah, man. But
Yeah.
him have some things about deal with. You understand? So much respect Father Greg. Ever respect the great Father Greg. Manners to Father Greg and Cindy every time. Tidra also is busy tonight, so she check in earlier on. Big up herself, Tidra. That's one. Bring you along. Yeah, man, but I saw a thing set, man. We want to play one more TikTok, you know?
Yes, and I'll just read this comment because I don't want
Yeah,
to
man, go on.
leave Lady Stephanie hanging at all, because what she's just concluding everything we've been saying. Jamaica is endorsing the bad and rejecting the good for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, with nature doing it because everything we're good, we call it bad, and everything we're bad. We call it good.
Got it.
Yeah,
I got it.
that's what we
That
think.
bad enough.
That bad enough, yeah. The wickedest
That is it.
everything for us. Yeah, we tie with that whole idea of calling the bad good and calling the good bad. But you understand me? I just saw the thing said. Man, one next TikTok I'm gonna fire off because as Dennis said, there are increments, there are many layers to the whole thing. So let us talk about how this baby mother culture continues to be ingrained in other thing. Maybe we should start with one humorous one first, and then we'll move on to one more that is more serious. So here who we're gonna listen to you now.
How many children do you have?
23, 22 baby mother.
Oh,
If you're batting careful, how did you manage to have 23 children? with
Because I
22
lick
babies?
all of the runs, them I never out for dogs.
All right, so that is a great
Desmond.
Desmond. So Desmond Valentine. Desmond Valentine. You understand me? But yeah, what I'm saying? 23 picked by 22 baby mother.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? So the truth is that woman love I've picked for man. Woman love they want gunman and them whole.
Cloud.
They want hot boy road. Yeah, man will drink Hennessy in a dance, man will wear clocks, man will drive hot car. You understand me? It is in our culture for our young females to gravitate towards them, man. Yeah. And you know what this morning may I show I think yesterday or this morning I must yesterday I talked to Sheens. I want to point out I make yesterday about all right, I'm say enough of them women that gravitate to enough of them man where they not show no characteristics. that they can be a good father. You know? I mean, I say, listen, if a man say in America, they call him a square, in Jamaica, we probably say they're lame. But say a man have an education, a good youth in go to school, he wearing glasses, you understand me? And he's skinny. Or what have you. You understand me? Then now I go look back when the man grew up, he probably grew up have a good job. Enough time the woman them not even pre that the man. But you see the talking man where drink Hennessy out the road. You understand me? Worse if he in a gym and him a wear clocks and him a scam and all them things there. They are drawn to these kind of men a lot of times, you know. You understand me? And then when them have the youth for the man now, or 1 or 2 or 3 man like that, or have 1 or 2 or 3 youth, for a man like that. No for them now after that, you know, if even when somebody woman them there with the man them, you know, the woman them I talk about. So you're not gonna marry him. No, I'm not married him. The woman them expect for married, you know. Give a next man 1, 2, and 3 pick me, you know. But I look for good boy for married to, you know, then it's what a bright this out
Unfair. Unfair.
You wonder what qualified in our clothes. What qualified that man to get in our clothes? The woman, the value system breakdown, and the woman them now value them into section like they used to before.
Yeah.
That's all.
Part of the culture. So here we make a play now. I'm want you comment on one here because it's right in line with what we're saying on this point.
23.
No. Yeah, here it is. It's a load.
Coming on no phone now, go through it right now. I'm not throwing shades. I'm just speaking facts. Some of the girl them we hear the baby mother saying the boy nah mind the picnic, the boy nah give me nothing, the boy this and the boy that, while you cock up in the boy big fat matty under. And you will laugh. When time him nah give the baby mother nothing and just through you get the sport in a yaga, the S hotel a yaga, the breathless a yaga, the whole of the nice place them and go spread off every weekend and him nah look on him youth and you there and nah say nothing and then you breed.
Why you feel like you not get the same treatment?
And then you feel like say it's always gonna be about your child. And then when you not look on your child, now you want a friend the next baby mother. Move from there. Where?
From there.
Good chat. And where? Move from there and go.
Yeah. Why
Dennis,
always say why you feel like say them you're not gonna get the same treatment? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense at all.
But then it's more you speak to this guy. I think this comment on the subject we're talking about. Why Jamaica woman love Kaylis and what this man so?
No, I tell you this enough from my observation, it's not unique to Jamaican woman. You know.
A woman and a woman.
It's a black, well, me only know American and Jamaican, and I've seen it a lot. When I just came to the United States, there are women that I run into. As you know, I'm tall, dark, and very handsome.
Yes, sir.
Woman would appear me not to work just to be with them.
Woman the one?
To be would appear me, meaning that they would have make sure all my need is taken care of while I stay at home, just to be with them. You understand? No, I've gone through that. I've seen. Well, I've never gone through it, but those proposals was made to me numerous times. Because I'm in the service business, and I would have drive around and see and meet various people. You understand? And I those offers was made to me. And so it's not unique to Jamaican. It's just that here they can afford it more than Jamaican. The woman lose their substance because of absence of the father. They're not being trained. They only have a mother that is dealing with the emotional side of their life. The man generally, remember I said the woman for the most part, and I'm not saying all, but most of the woman them you know, more emotional in their decision, while the man is making decisions that make sense, what is right. Yes, and that's why you find say, and that's why you find say the man is never the one that popped out where the kid loved the most. It's always the mother because the mother cushion the emotional side of them and give them that comfort. While the man is saying, look here, do that because that makes sense. That's what we do.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man.
And that's why I'm saying to you, the balance is needed. So it's the absence of the balance that is causing the problem. And if you have a child, if you have a girl or boy that raised with just the mother, with just the father alone, right? The father is not able to offer that balance either because he is just gonna give what apply what makes sense when the child need the emotional support.
So you need both of them for the balance.
Yes.
So so you need both of them.
Mm-hmm.
You need both of them. You understand? You go Afi, and this is so risky so many times. And we talked about that last week where some of these ladies have them unfortunate situation. Because we not rule that out. As an unfortunate situation where they get pregnant, you know, by an unfortunate situation, they get pregnant. You understand? Happen to have a girl. You have to be careful who you care. Come here, then you can't carry anybody. Because I
Mm-hmm.
heard so much stories. I heard so much stories because we do little, me talk to people a lot about things I know that offer, my service as far as, do little comforting word. Some people call it counseling, but I wouldn't push it that far. And I heard so many stories of man that try to fondle little girls. So them have to be careful who them a care come yard. So it becomes risky. So for a baby mother, for a woman that have an unfortunate situation and bring forth a girl, it's a burden for her to find a real man to care come yard still. And if, remember it's an unfortunate situation, so the daddy probably not good and not worth it. But there's a man needed because they're a good stepfather. The daughter last week, the American girl, she had a great stepfather. But
Mm-hmm.
she have the similar situation right now because she end up having a girl, a daughter, with a in an unfortunate situation. But she have to go through now and try to filter a man for care come out. And it's a long process. And
Mm-mm.
guess what happens? She might end up fulfill this when the daughter becomes 12 and 13,
Mm-hmm.
and it's still a risk.
Yeah.
The word lean, the thing lean, Richard. So what we need
Happily.
to do is what we need to do is to avoid that unfortunate situation. And the unfortunate situation we need to avoid. You
Yeah.
understand? I make a boy know say, look here, if you no work, him can't come over here. So. I make a girl know say, because this thing is on the one side. Make a girl know say if you have certain substance, him can't come over here. So.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You know,
So
I am proud
yeah.
to say, and I was talking to somebody today. As a man grow up in a district and you would have not
Yeah.
said it. Um,
Yeah.
say and you the boat and say, so my name never called in a district certain way.
Yeah.
The girls and when we used to look for is the girls were raised with both parents and have all the substance and all what it takes to be a lady. And they
Yeah.
were the hardest to get. You talk about you talk about we don't want to call no name, but you talk about
Call no name.
some girls. Some
Ah!
girls don't want part. You talk about some girls don't want
Hey,
part.
we don't want to get to that. We don't want to get to no problem, sir. So we can talk and talk.
Yeah, nah, call no name, but
No name,
you
no
know,
call.
those are the girls because of the substance that was embedded in me,
Yeah.
Ava, the substance that was embedded in me, right? I make sure I was very picky about who I get involved with. So I lose out on getting a girl in the district because the girl them that I was looking at. You talk about you have one cousin there. I want different part and I think the girls them I look for, She live in Florida now. And them the girls them I look for the girl raised with mother and father and them have the substance
Yeah.
when me desire. You understand? But they were the
Yeah.
hardest to get to.
Get
They
to.
were the hardest to get to. So I end up lose out. So I name never calling at the district, until
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
me grow up. And I'm living in Chicago for 27 years. 27 years I live in Chicago, and my name don't call from the streets of Chicago.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I am not a
That's
saint.
honor.
I'm not gonna claim. I'm not gonna claim saint.
That's right.
I'm not gonna claim saint. I'm not gonna claim that I'm a saint. But you see, the woman that when me would I did get involved with is the one that have the substance. Whether or not it work, but me shoot after the one that will have the substance that I
Substance
desire. Because
matters, man.
I was taught by a man. I was taught by a man what to look for.
Yeah. Yeah.
You follow me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So we need back male voices in a every single way. You understand? Father Greg made some comments. We know he couldn't be here. So in honor of our brother and partner and director, let's read some comments from the real Father Greg right now. So Father Greg say, fathers are needed in the household, especially now. However, we're living in a very toxic world, and that is true. And a big part of the toxicity has to do with whether it is the voluntary or the involuntary removal of the man. You understand me? So I said the man them need to stand up with that in place. And if you are dealing with woman who tell you, boy, you can't see your youth them for this, that, and the third. That for no woman. Stand up in a youth them life as a man because the youth them grow up so fast. You understand me? Take a stance and be there for your youth.
I don't want Father Greg, the place will define what is toxic.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think the world I would have challenged him from a whole different topic. I don't think the world is toxic. If the world was toxic, we would not refer to the Indian and the Chinese and the white man them for them to do the right thing. So it's
Maybe I'm
not the
just looking
world.
at full world. Maybe I'm just looking at full world. The
Oh,
world
in
of
a
full,
in a in a free
full
world,
space.
in a
Full
free world.
space. Yeah, man, full space. You know
Okay,
that,
because
you know that's
we don't
matter.
want to generalize that, we don't want to generalize that because the
Yeah,
world is
yeah, yeah.
far from
No,
being
man.
toxic. The world
A
is
full world father.
far from being toxic.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
understand?
yeah. So
Yeah,
both
so
practices are in different places.
Yeah.
yeah,
Most
okay.
Jamaican women are attracted to hype man. True or false?
Oh, come on. The hype man without substance, man. How you talk to man? Remember say the money the money and the noise them are running. And the
Yeah.
money and the
True.
noise and
Naturally.
you have to make sure say you don't wear your pants from your waist. And that's why me
Yeah.
can't get them either because I put my pants where pants supposed to go. You
That's
understand?
Yeah.
true.
One of the things I think beat a lot of women, especially in a full space, full world, like we call it that. You understand me? When you don't have no man, I know, as a girl, see your parents work together, work things out, and build anything together. Enough women walk around and through they have a piece of buff in their tights or whatever they have it in. You understand me? They feel this that's going to bring them the world. But then I think say, substance is necessary or whatever. So what I know
That's
is that the girl don't know over vet man, Father Dennis. For the man now wear certain things and I move certain
also
way.
the
Just like
way.
Father Greg said. Then and a lot of times the man who laid back on you and I build something to them, but them not check. Sometimes them a run down the man we have a hype car and that the hype man they still live with his mother. And they not gonna even recognize say a man when I drive a car probably have a house somewhere. Them not think
Mm.
like that because it's like them a pick man for please them friend them and for social media, but they not pick no man with no long-term
They're
vision.
attracted.
When them have
They're
a
attracted.
youth or whatever, yeah, then
And
can have
They're
something go
attracted to the
inside
loudest
of them.
noise. They're attracted to
Yeah,
the
man.
loudest noise.
Yeah,
that's what
man.
They're
society
attracted.
teaches them and the music they listen,
The
the
music,
friends
yeah,
they
man.
keep,
No, I don't.
community they live in.
I don't think it's so much of society taught them that. It is just out there, and they gravitate to it.
They gravitate to it.
Because
Yeah,
yeah, because if that we still are hold on to the substance, and we are a part of society. I think that's become the loudest noise, and that and therefore
yeah.
it is attractive, and they gravitate to it. You know, but society still hold on to its standard. And some people are spoiling something.
They,
Yeah,
they,
yeah.
You know, it
Hear
it
that thing?
it, it,
Yeah,
it
from Have
Go
I heard
ahead. Go
about
ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, man. All right, so we're gonna take some comments, and then I know it's been a long day for Sheen, so we're not gonna stretch this too far. This is show you have to do in another part to talk about other things. Let's look at this comment from Father Greg. Relationship being very transactional. No woman basically have an exit plan even before the relationship start. She plan what she moving out with long time. So you see, when
That's so
woman
sad,
and
though.
this is the next thing with the hot girl culture where we breed up in where social media breed now. That's a big part of it as well. We don't know who tell enough of them women I say man I eat that, you know. You understand me? Man have to work hard for what them want, you know. I hear the next thing now. Remember say enough women say if you're a scammer, you're a drugs man, enough women say they don't want a 9 to 5 man either, you know.
Oh, man.
A 9 to 5 man can't buy them.
Sorry.
I'm gonna feel weak them now. The $40,000 wig. You understand me? And this, but when them tap out at night time and $100,000 alone, plus a Hennessy them have a drink,
Drink.
plus a Hennessy them have a drink. And
No,
when you see for them
yeah, but
salary,
remember, we're not talking about. You see, we have to
category,
clarify what we're talking about. You know, we have to. We have to
yeah, we like that.
we are talking.
We like we like
there, there, there,
that.
there is
We like
what
that.
you just described, you know. What you just described have nothing to do with man or woman, you know. I saw male and female and do them something because
I stand corrected,
man
you.
now do them something.
I stand
You
corrected.
understand?
I stand corrected.
I
Yeah,
saw
man.
male and female and do them something. But let us get serious about this. The
Yes,
people
man.
people are getting
Let's get back.
together. People getting together for all the wrong reasons.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And they come for a purpose. They come for a purpose. You know, I oftentimes say this, and I might say it on the show before. You see, me in pursuing a woman, I don't want a woman that loves me. And I've said this before. And I don't want a woman that respect me, you know. Because it's easy to find love and respect, you know. But they are conditioned. They come with what you have to offer. What I am pursuing is a woman that is loving, and I will be loved in return. A woman that is respectful to herself and others, and I will be respected
Okay.
in return. If you find somebody, if you have the pretty car and the bus and you drop your pants and you below your bottom and you have bling, you can find anybody if you respect you and if you love you. But make you put your pants on your waist and the pretty car gone. Guess what happened? That love and that respect gone with you because of that they carry.
You're right. I
Okay.
get it
So
too.
you're looking
So
for
you
a
have to give me
car.
an amen for that. You know.
Love that. Love that point, bro.
Yeah, I get it.
Love that point. Love that point.
Yeah.
Love that point.
So it go back to that we lost substance.
Mhm.
Yes.
When we're going to have one show, say how we bring it back.
Yes, man.
We bring it back.
Yes, man.
So right
I,
now we're just highlighting the issue. When we go
Highlight.
after,
Yeah,
we are
man.
highlighting the issue. We don't want to
Highlight.
spend our entire life on the show uh, highlighting issues. We're going to
Don't
have to
want to get
come up
to
with
solutions.
solutions.
Yeah. But we have to highlight it first to make you know it's a real problem that is out there. So from the question that we asked, I'm sure we have concluded. We can conclude that
we're raising
we are raising
baby
baby.
Baby mothers.
We're not raising wives. Therefore, when I create no structure that we're passing down to the next generation to say, you know, this is how you build nuclear families upon which society has to be established, without which society fails.
Yeah.
And everybody else understand this. You understand me? So that is exactly what we want to do. So that's what we've been doing, but we will definitely be getting to more solutions. I mean, add Ava back to the stream.
Sorry
You're
about
back,
that.
Ava. You're
Yes.
back. You're good. You're good. That's how it things. That technology, man. That's how it thing work. You understand me? And Father Greg said right here, so the first comment he made was at the end of the day, you have the youth. You don't have the man or the woman. So look out for your youth and add them to your list of priorities.
Children.
Always. Prioritize your responsibilities. Man, if you have youth out there, the youth them are your
Yeah,
responsibility.
but
Priority.
hold on, that misinterpret big time. That the part we misinterpret big time. People think of their responsibilities as just financial responsibilities. So if
Yes.
I then give the youth a
True.
money, where I talk to
And
dog, I
that's
work
true.
hard, I'm gonna give my youth some money, where I talk to. Work 2 grand, I'm gonna give my youth $1,500 outside, where I talk to.
It's not just
And you
that. I
think
just,
say
I
yes,
don't know that.
Must be more
you
than that.
play a father role. You think you
Yeah,
play a father role. Are you serious?
yeah,
Hello?
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
We have passed down the
Yeah?
values. Another subsequent comment is a good values are no longer passed on to children. So we understand that one of the things that has to be there is that you have to pass on proper values to people. So you gotta understand, say when we do this, we're not gonna be the most popular. You understand me? And this everybody going click on because everybody doing their own thing. But people
No,
who
they don't want to hear this.
yeah. People who believe in the principles and know that these are time tested principles, we're going to do it because if a 1 and 2 we can win at a time, then we are still getting some kind of success because it is totally out of control right now, my family. You know what I mean? But
That's true.
take it away. Take it away.
Well,
Me?
Anyone, anybody,
Who?
man, me just make me talk. So me,
No man, no man. Me no want to take a show, so me I left it to Ava in
no,
because
No,
Ava
let me
Ava
it's
have
so,
a
finish.
whole heap of
You see
experience.
my pause a while ago said? What
it's
was
so.
Yeah.
said? Oh. Say it again.
yeah.
No, we're just
It wasn't
saying
anything to comment
it wasn't
on.
anything to comment on. It was just a general
Oh.
comment I made that we
Yes.
have to pass down proper
Values
values
to our
to the
children.
to our
Well,
children
on,
that they a pattern that they can follow basically. We have to
yes.
do shit.
You know what me have a problem with
Mm-hmm.
the church being as strong as they are, and the church focus has shift to just getting people in the church to sing the soft song and to clap their hands and to activate their emotion with an intention to get in their pocket. That's a problem.
Yeah, the
I
values
want
So,
shift.
different.
so,
I
so,
want
so
different topic now. You know.
no, because the church should have been the platform that is teaching the substance of the book. Because it is the absence of the book that causes the problem. You know. But they're not emphasizing on that because they're working with an objective. It's just to get the people in there. Add up some numbers. And when they add up the numbers, and when you keep on christening, or when Christmas Sunday come, or Easter Sunday, and a bunch of man decides, and you know what, let me go show up for that day. There. All they try to do is target them pocket on that day. They have 3 and 4 after, and the guy don't want to come back.
But them now push the
Yeah,
principle.
and so the values are shifting
Mhm.
even in the
They're not
church.
pushing the yeah because what do you do now if what 90% of your congregation
Mhm.
are women, single mothers, all kind of
Mothers,
something, whatever.
yeah.
And so you find so a lot of times you water it down so that people can feel comfortable. While because here's the thing, there this agenda that is so comfortable with men being away, like everybody are push man away right now. Masculinity and the big is like a curse word every single way. Go church anywhere there. You understand me? And you have to understand that God gave man, you understand me? God put that but the mantle upon man, to carry out
Dominion.
dominion to carry out principle and to carry out his commands and so on. We're built for that kind of stuff. So you have to understand, say, when men are not around, you understand me? When we become comfortable without men, then everything gonna break down at the end of the day. You understand me? So we are called for the man them and the church them too comfortable with the whole heap of woman them in the church. Me love woman and that
We're calling for
Mhm.
some male to go take training to become a man.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And so I'll come in
And
with
take up
this.
leadership. Yeah,
If
man. Yeah, man. Go ahead. Go
yeah,
ahead.
all right. Um, you, Uncle Dennis, you said possibly we have to have another show that deals with solutions because we can't hammer out all the issues.
Yeah, man.
But
But yeah, and that is true. But this going run for a while before we even get to the solution because there are so many things to
Mhm.
highlight.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
So many
I
families.
also, I also but I also pulled some solutions from what you were talking about. I pulled three, and you might have some more that you said, but I missed along the way. But I was listening for them because it's in the conversation. Because the solution can almost always be found in the problem.
Right.
So
Hmm.
one of the things you all said was to put the father back in the family.
Mm.
And naturally, if we have the father in the family, then without a baby mother culture, what we have is a family culture.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all said commit. Well, I deduced this from what you said. Commit to the father before committing to the child. So prepare to get married before you have the baby. Make that precede
Mm.
that
In
one.
other words, make the father, your
So
children, and your husband be the same man.
yes,
Strive for
Hmm.
that.
yes,
Mm.
yes, yes, yes. So even if they
Yes.
are different, if it's the same person, we
Same
have the family
person.
structure
Mm-hmm.
in
Strive for
place.
that. Yeah, yeah.
Family structure is in place, and then
Hmm.
you said something about the church, but you're also questioning the church. So probably there's a problem there too. But that was one of the solutions that came up. Um, raise our children with values and principles so that we create another generation who value family and value marriage and value. So I got those three from your conversation.
Well, I am delighted that you'd have gotten something from it because I am so emotional.
Yes, man. On a talk real things, man.
I am
I really think it. I
I,
On
really
a
think
talk
it.
I
real
am
things.
so emotional about this topic that I thought my emotional would have override the substance that I'm trying to put
No,
forward. But
No, no, not at all.
you,
substance
you,
and
you,
emotion.
Substance.
you're real. You're yeah, yeah.
See,
But thank you.
whoever bring you on the shows, because as we say, you're going to talk from the heart, and these are heart matters, and they must be addressed with the level of passion and intensity and seriousness that you bring to the show. So kudos to you. You will be invited back to the show.
You win, you win, you win.
Woo, woo, we just another part.
Yes.
Wow, wow.
You will be invited back to the show. Yeah, man.
Yes. And
Father Greg
there's
said
another
Yeah, man.
solution.
both men and women need to raise their standards. Yeah,
Yes,
raise the
yes,
standards.
That's
It's
true.
always a great thing.
yes. And that is
Mm-hmm.
in keeping with what Father Joe said earlier.
In keeping with Father Joe. So
Yeah.
I think we're at a good
Yeah,
place
but
with
but, but
this
the
topic.
problem is that where is their standard to what? They don't know what the standard is supposed to
That
be.
is it. The standards need to be defined.
Find.
What's
The,
wrong?
uh,
What are the
there you
wrong
go.
ones?
So really, I can't stand up here and say I want to raise the standard, but raise the standard to what? If I don't know what it is, it has to be defined.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
We have
And
to have an
ladies,
established standard. We have to have an established standard. You understand? You're
The
probably brown
standard
to something again, but
the standard has always been there, Dennis. Because when you talk about children, fathers were supposed to be there to train children. You understand what I'm saying to you? And raise them in the admonition of the word of God. Point them in the wrong direction. Teach them right from wrong. Teach them practical skills. Build confidence inside of the youth them. Teach them life principles and things to expect at different stages in life. All of those things come with the father. Discipline the youth them when discipline is necessary. And everything you're not gonna cut off the whole foot when the big toe hurts, but you're gonna address things. Hold your son them accountable to doing things and to be responsible, to be dutiful and to perform tasks. So them understand that when them go out there, them have to earn and they don't have an entitlement mentality, right? Them have to show leadership and responsibility. Therefore, when they take on a woman, that woman can see the leadership inside of them and can see a man who will be fit to be a father to her children or to their children. And then when she see the leadership of a man, she not run from it and she not fight it. Because one of the problems is this, when too much woman raise women, especially sometimes in some cases, in many cases, when a woman voice them alone, then used to and they know as soon as they hear a man voice, them want to fight, push back, get involved, do things that they're not supposed to do. When the truth of the matter is, we are built to carry the mantle of responsibility, which includes raising children and leading women and children and leading families and building a legacies and teaching your son a legacy mindset. May I talk or may I preach?
Yeah, preach.
No, no, you have preach, but you have to mention Proverbs 31. The woman them need to get back to know who they are and the substance they're supposed to that they're supposed to live by. Proverbs
And
31 speaks of it.
yes, and fathers must be there. You understand me? Because fathers are we push principle, you know, man responsibility if you push principle, you know. When man not around, you know, woman just try to feed the pity and then survive. When the father is around, you don't just survive, you thrive. You get what I'm saying? That's how the thing work, man. All right,
All
we have
right,
enough time.
can somebody read? It just come off at it. The name slipped me a while ago. Not Stephanie Brown. It was I think I don't know. Somebody had made that statement before. Cindy,
Yeah,
Cindy. See me
that's
I
a
will make
father
I
Greg.
up today.
That's a
Yes.
father Greg wife, you know. Big up Cindy again, yeah, sir.
Big up Cindy again.
Cindy pretty as
Cindy,
nice.
I think it's Cindy Barrett. But my eyes not so good. I have my eyeglass. I mean, I see
Yeah, I
She
see
Cindy
it.
man
Barrett
never.
or something like that.
Father
Okay.
Greg wife, Father Greg wife, that man.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Hmm?
Yes. That's right. Um.
What a man fortunate.
Hey. Hey.
Well fought today, my brother.
All right.
If I pick properly. Yeah, man.
Uh,
Go ahead. Yeah.
Cindy says, I tell myself from a very young age that I will not have any kids out of wedlock nor any abortion. I protected myself and I live by my standard.
Big up, big up, big up.
She's
No,
Love
no,
that.
no, 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 sister. You have to read that one more time. Man. You can't read that one time.
yeah,
Hey, remember saying that? Remember saying when we in a dance house now, when music night, how we do it? You play it twice.
twice.
Pull up.
You play it twice. You have a right.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get about one there. Hold on.
I love it. You guys are so great.
All right, go on. Yeah.
Read again. And she has another comment. I'll read that too. I tell myself from a very young age that I will not have any kids out of wedlock nor any abortion. I protected myself and I live by my standard.
but what would I want to ask her? At a very young age, I would have wanted to know what would have caused a young girl to create that standard now. I'm curious.
That's a good
You
Based on
understand what I said to you? She had to see something went wrong or
based
something
on
was going wrong
experiences.
for her, for something for her to set that standard.
Mm,
And that's a beautiful one. I like it. I like it.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you can see something right or wrong and still make that decision, you know. And it's good
okay.
to it's
True.
good to want to do things the right way. So enough
Yeah.
respect and honor for that.
Yes.
I see cards here giving Cindy.
Yes.
Card says at Cindy, I agree. I did the same, but I also had both mom and dad. Both mom and dad were present in my life. And after seeing 30 years of marriage, I knew I wanted and knew what to look for.
Yes.
What I wanted and what I
Great,
Big up,
great.
lads.
There you go. There you
Big up
go.
the
Amen.
family.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Big up to the McGregors. Big up to the McGregors.
Yes.
And to tell Wells for setting the example.
Yeah, and to the
No?
tell one
Is
setting
it?
the example. So
Yes.
give thanks for the examples. 'Cause you see, as you see now, you see the example, you follow it. More people just need to set the example and talk about it. You understand me? Yeah, man, that's what I think.
And Cindy also says it's full time we as women stop having kids for men while being hopeful
That he
of
will
that
marry.
word
that
he will marry us.
And I hope that this
Hope
thing.
not do this.
No, sir. No, sir. We have to bring Cindy and Cindy. They're the wrong place.
Yeah.
Cindy at the wrong place.
Yeah.
I think that they use it. She needs to use our mouth.
She there with her husband, but she there in the right place, man.
Wrong. No, man. She needs to bring forth our mouth, man. I want to hear the words. The words I want to hear.
You want to hear the words? Yeah, man. Busy, man. It's about checking in the same way, family. Always keeping in touch, man. Always keeping in touch.
Wanna go give me permission to put up that comment, please? And I look in the chat.
What the comment say?
Wanna give me permission to put up that one? Don't touch
Lord
it.
have mercy.
Well, everybody doesn't see it. Or no,
Gregory, do we have
YouTube world
permission?
not see it yet.
Gregory, we
You
have
have to give
permission to put it on the
permission
screen.
to put it on the screen. I love that going in that history.
Hey, you see, too, me can't see when I tell me when I put that in the camera. I see well enough.
Gregory, I think you will go ahead.
May I wait for permission?
Gregory, I think you will go ahead, but we have a reaction right here. So, can I get the reactions, please? Come on, put them in slide. Father Greg, all right, Father Greg, dog, you would go ahead.
No.
He said,
Yeah, let's go.
it look like he said, oh, you mean, a
There's a
fax.
card there. There's a card there.
See, look at that.
No, we have to read. We have to read. All right,
I like them, I love them, I love them.
Uncle Dennis, we're reading it for you.
Yeah.
Father
Yeah,
Greg
run it.
Cindy did just mean with our pum pum. That's all.
A man talk, man, a man talk. Big people sentence.
No, you see, Cindy was just one of a quality woman, man. A quality woman, and she know, not trying to be rude, but she know the value of that section there. She know the value of that section there, and she hold it and display it when the time is right, and when you reveal who you are, what you're about, and what you stand for. That's why she revealed it. Cindy, a more Cindy we want. We have the world is living with too much, living with the absence of Cindy, and that's the problem.
Yeah. So one of the things I think I said it earlier on, I'm gonna say it again. This might sound old school and traditional, but from what we've seen, women who don't grow around man, they don't always do a good job in knowing how to choose men. And traditionally, like Dennis said, when he had to meet the father, and the father's job to protect the girl, look a pum pum. You understand me? Until she is ready and him can help her now identify a man that is suitable. You understand me? To step in now and help to carry on. You understand me? Or to build something that is of worth and substance. Father's job is to protect the pum pum.
Agreed. I mean, make the daughter know that everybody will come with all shape and form with that one objective to get it. Them all come in a jacket and tie. Them all come with push all and car. Them all come and them all drive pretty car. Them all come with anything that it takes because them have an objective to get that. You understand? So the father is supposed to tell the daughter, say, look here, daughter. Them all come in all different style, you know. But there's nothing to it. Them have one objective, and most time when they get it, then
Gone.
True.
Sometimes when I stay the man and I want to stay in the but that pum pum is so nice. Then just want to
Babe, what
get some olive. No, but the man them, that's why you think they run around so much. You understand me? So as Dennis saying, when standards are there, you understand me? Man know me hear Tashika, the same lady there, she talk about it. Anything we're available too much, no value no more, no. You understand me?
Instagram
You don't see nobody out there. You see nobody that advertise the big expensive car them. You see Mercedes commercial. You understand me? You don't see a lot of commercials out there because that's protected value. That's gonna be value, always established value. You understand me? Sometimes I saw you have a look funny. When the father is there,
and good things scarce to hear. Remember, I said good things scarce.
Good things scarce. You understand me? So
and that's why Father Greg they go through so much. You understand? Because good thing that comes so easy, brother.
Good thing that comes so easy. Yeah. Good thing.
All right.
Yeah, man. But what a nice piece of conversation again.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey, we have some more comments.
We're gonna,
Get the comments.
You're ready to close.
Get the
or
comments.
just
No, man,
read
we're
real
good, man.
quickly.
Me I wonder about Ava there, you know. Me I see her here. I'm trying to hear.
No, one of the things, though, you know, we had planned to keep. I know you had planned to keep this within an hour, and I noticed you've been going over hour for the longest while. But
Because
I
it's so great, man.
understand. Yeah, but we still don't want to exceed the 2 hours because we want people not to find it long and drawn out. two
Right.
hours is what we are gonna work with.
All
That's
right. So
my suggestion doing now. Yeah, I will
love
stay
it.
with you for 3 and 4 hours doing it. Now get me wrong if you want to stay there.
Me don't want when them see it by YouTube, they get nervous. I don't want to click because I was saying, now listen to this. I've done
Yes.
4 hours.
That's it.
Yeah. But guys who are there, please make sure you like and share up the stream. People out there want this kind of message, so never take for granted that there aren't people who want to hear this. Because you know what the beautiful thing is that no matter who you are or where you come from or what your experience has been, sometimes all people need is just exposure to different information, and that can propel them to make different and better decisions. And that's what we're aiming for.
Amen.
So you understand me? Let us
Amen.
not. What we're doing is valuable. It have thousands of likes just now, but for whoever watch it, this is value. You understand me? So me love what we are doing out here, so every single night. Go on, Oceans.
All right. Lady Stephanie had said the church should be the training ground for family. We're talking
Should be.
solutions. So
Amen.
Lady Stephanie says church should be the training ground for good family values. The older men should be there to train the young men to be husbands or fathers.
Amen.
Women
Amen.
do the same.
Facts, my sister. Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Can
Facts.
can you invite her to the next show? Same topic. I would
Stephanie,
love to have her.
Part two.
Stephanie Brown. The link is there. You can't. Well, maybe too late, But Stephanie, we think we're ready for hear from you. On or off camera, we're ready to hear from you, man. Because we want conscious people to come and let their voices be heard, because that is how you effect change. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. All right. Who else? We have more coming.
No, we did them all.
Protect. Yeah, man. Protect a pump at all costs, man. You understand me? Nothing too common, not good at all. You understand me? So, man, it's been a great show. Father Dennis, we don't know if there are any other areas. We're going to do a part 2 to this conversation. You understand me? Whether we're going to dig into more issues or solutions. But this topic is not going to go away, You understand me? But
Can't
Abigail,
go away.
oh my God.
Thanks for
So
having
good.
me.
Yeah, man, it's so good. I mean, look, you can't imagine me. I want to rewatch the show. I see I'll have a gay on the show. I mean, look how her face shine there, everything there. I tell you,
That is
The
you
it.
don't
glow.
feel good, man.
It's the glow.
Yeah, it's a glow.
I love
Thank
your
you.
hair, Mama.
It's a glow
Thank
from
you.
Father. It's a glow from Father Joe.
That is
Hey.
it.
Yeah, that is it. That's correct. Father Dennis, me like, boy, I don't know if for the orange juice you drink or the rum in the orange juice, but stellar performance, man. Stellar,
Hey.
stellar,
Yeah.
stellar,
This.
Thank
stellar,
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
stellar. Love it. So, right now, me not really have no formal closing statement to make, but tonight we've said a lot of important things. We spoke with passion, and we spoke truthfully, and we spoke honestly. So this is not something to listen to and to take offense, man. Just understand that there are principles. There are proven principles, and building nuclear families is one of those principles. Let us raise our girls to be wives, and let us raise the youth them to be husbands, so that society can function normally. And our society in a full world, it can go on good like other people world are going. And that is the boss have to say. We have to say, Gil.
Yes.
I'm in agreement with
Well,
what you said.
You know? She's in agreement with what I said. What? You have a closing statement, our father?
That's a wife. That's a wife, man.
That's
She
a
agree
wife.
with what the
Facts is
husband
facts.
says.
Facts is
Yeah.
facts. Steady. Father Dennis, close us out, man.
Yeah, well, I must say again, as I said before, it's
Yeah.
been an honor and a pleasure. Thank you for
Oh,
having me. You make me feel more important than I actually am.
yeah, important.
Having a platform like this to express myself and reach hundreds or thousands, it makes a lot of sense to me. I get an opportunity to bring out some of the values that was instilled in me by my parents. So I must say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope the people them that are watching this take the positive.
Right.
If there is any negative at all, apply it to them their lives and bring it forth to others that need to hear it. So in my closing statement, just like and share up this thing so that we reach the world because people need to hear it.
Yeah.
Respect,
Yeah.
manners, heart of love, family. It's been a pleasure to have you guys on the Steady Show with us tonight. Thank you for everybody who left a comment, everybody who, all the insight, everything that was shared tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. This is a Steady Show saying peace, love, and prosperity to one and all. And we are looking forward to another great show next week. So stay tuned. And we say steady love, steady check out. Bless up,
Steady up.
steady up.